Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe von Agrartechnik on Tour Special Edition auf der Agritechnica. Ich habe heute die Gelegenheit mit Peter Bleday, Head of Autonomy bei Danfoss zu sprechen. Mr. Bleday, after a 4-year break, Agritechnica is taking place again as a trade fair. What significance does Agritechnica have as a trade fair for you as a company?
Yeah, so as a company, Agritechnica is really the largest gathering of agriculture companies in the world, whether that be your animal husbandry companies, your row crop tractor companies, your large OEMs, and a lot of your suppliers. And while there have been a couple construction shows in the last couple of years, this is really nice to have the entire agriculture industry back together, and we can really showcase what we've been working on for the last 4 years as a company. And so that's including our new technologies, whether that's our autonomy or our electrification technology, which has really started to take off, or even some of our advances in hydraulics, whether that be our new hydraulic hydrostatic pumps and motors, or even our valves. And so for us, it's an ability to showcase what have we been doing for 4 years, but I think for the whole industry, it's great to be all together again.
Yeah, and 4 years is a long time according to this modern stuff, and
Absolutely.
so I think the gap from the last 4 years to now is big.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So, what expectations do you have of Agritechnica as a company?
Yeah, so as a company, we really just want to see where the industry is, and start to understand, where our customers are, what are their needs, what are the OEMs doing, but also what are some of our competitors doing, and what's the rest of the industry doing. It's no longer, the industry is so big that no one company can do everything, so it's great to walk around and just see what everyone is working on and be able to see how we fit into the ecosystem and who we can work with as partners and really help to advance some of the technical aspects of this industry forward.
I'm being happy that no one found the philosopher's stone.
No
Okay.
philosopher's stones here.
Okay. Now let's take a look in the future beyond Agritechnica. Which product or service do you think will resonate beyond this fair and have an impact on the branch of industry or even on specialist retailers?
Yeah, so I think electronics and software has really shown off at this fair, as well as electrification, and those I really think are kind of two of the major promotions that we've seen. Almost every company has some form of semi-autonomous or autonomous vehicle when you look at the OEMs, and a lot of the suppliers have a lot of the technology as well. And that's not just the big OEMs like a John Deere or somebody like that, but even some of the mid-size and smaller OEMs are starting to showcase and demonstrate that technology. And you realize that it's really solving a pain point for the agriculture industry with having not enough labor and needing machines to be more productive and more precise. But also the electrification, it's been really interesting to see how that industry has progressed versus the construction industry or versus other industries that we participate in, and how that's kind of finding its way in agriculture and where it's finding its way in agriculture. And I think those themes overall, solving not just the climate change problems that electrification really goes after and the efficiency problems, but also the automation, solving the labor and lack of experienced labor problems. I think those are resonating trends that you'll see even after the fair, and those technologies will continue to advance.
Okay, so in a nutshell, journalists like metaphors.
Yeah.
Can we say steel gets smarter and smarter and more efficient?
Yep, so the intelligence and the efficiency on the vehicle at its core, I think, is the trend that at least I see walking around Agritechnica.
So I think that's a good statement.
Yeah.
We're through with our question.
Great.
Really thank you very much for this talk and for the time you spent. So thank you very much, and still have a good trade fair and lots of good talks and success.
Absolutely, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yep, thank you.